Well, because it's Easter, I thought I would share something very Easter related with you today and show you this cute little Easter box. So let's flip to the desk and we will get started. Oh, I do, excuse me. Right, so this is using, I don't know if you've seen this in the mini catalogue, these are the Love You Always treat boxes. These are just so fantastic and quick and easy to put together. No gluing, anything like that. They are super easy, ready to go. So let me show you. I am just going to give these a bit of a fold. Just makes them a lot easier to create and use when you have scored the already marked lines and ready to go, but it just makes it easier once you have done that. So let's just give them a quick rub with the bone folder. Very exciting day tomorrow. Those of us who are demonstrators get to order from the new catalogue a whole month early. Very, very exciting. One of the fantastic reasons to be a demonstrator. There are so many, but that is one of the reasons. You get a sneak peek at the new catalogue, which is just thrilling to see what is going to be in there. Not only do you get a peek, but you get a chance of ordering something as well, so that makes it even more exciting. So I have just scored those. I'm just checking I'm all on the thing here. So let's start putting this together. So let's fold this up. Now I'm just going to make sure that I've got this on the screen. And this goes in like so. Now we'll put the edge bits in. I'll put that up so you can see what I'm doing. So this just comes, it's a bit hard doing it, trying to keep the flap open, down, and then this part comes flat on the bottom, like that. And then if I fold that back, you might be able to see a bit better. And then this one does the same thing, like so. And then this one comes down. You can see it's starting to take shape, and then this just flicks into the bottom like that, just like that. You've got a beautiful box, no glue, no tape, nothing like that required, and this is the lid, and this makes it a cute little box that you can decorate, which is what we're going to be doing. So as easy as that. So let's pop that aside. Now I have done a little bit ahead of time. I have already cut and adhered the designer series paper to this box. Now this is the Sea and Land designer series paper, Sand and Sea, not Sand and Land, Sand and Sea designer series paper, and this is from the Dandy Garden, and this is Just Jade matte underneath. So I've just used the dotted stripy bit from the Sand and Sea, and I've popped it in the middle, and I've just popped a little yellow on the top there because that is quite Eastery, I thought. So now I will use a ribbon. Hi Kaz, how are you? Welcome. Just doing a little Easter treat here tonight. It's always good. Mind you, can put anything in one of these boxes. It doesn't have to be Easter treats. It can be any kind of treat. Right, I'm going to tie a bow. Let me just make sure I've got enough ribbon. Now this ribbon is from the Flowers for Every Season. It had like a white mesh ribbon. It had a twine, and it had this gingham, Just Jade gingham ribbon, which I thought was pretty Easter-like as well. We don't tend to, we do Easter eggs, etc. here in New Zealand, but we don't tend to do a lot of kind cut way too much, but that's all right. We don't tend to do a lot of card giving for Easter. So I'll do this around this way. I usually find that a bit better. But being able to make a little gift box is certainly something I like to do. Okay, trim those down. Of course, my favourite is the marshmallow Easter eggs with the yolk in the middle. They are very, very Moorish. When I was living in Australia, they didn't have them over there. I had to get my dad to post me a whole lot of them. Okay. Right, now I have used the lovely label, stitched those Sweetly dies, and I have goodness me, I have die cut this out, and I'm going to use the rabbit from the Nature's Beauty stamp set, which I haven't used for a while actually. Got some cute little images in here with the deer and the fox, etc. It first came out for Christmas, but it's super versatile for lots of different things. So I'm going to stamp this cute little guy here, and I'm stamping him in early espresso, and let's just pop him there. Super cute little bunny rabbit. And then I am going to do some grass. I'll do that in Just Jade, seeing as I will. Hi Gail, welcome. Thanks for popping in. And oh, you said hello too. Yeah. I am going to stamp off though, because this is quite a bright colour, and I'll just stamp off a little bit. So is everyone going to be staying up? The demonstrators out there staying up to midnight to pop an order in? So that is the grass, that's also in that stamp set. And I am going to also, I'm just waiting for that to dry a little bit, also going to use the bumblebee to, all of these are from the Nature's Beauty. Might just add, these were originally for snow, but I'm just popping them in there for a little bit of texture on the background there. Okay, let's colour this cute little guy in, or girl. I am going to give the bunny a pink ear, and I am using crumb cake, and not too complicated, just going to keep it pretty simple. So easy using these blends. They certainly make it so quick to add a bit of colour. Love that. Yeah, I do too. I used it so much. I haven't used it for a little while, and excitingly it's actually carrying over, so great news for that. Let's go to the pink nose and put a bit of shading in there. I don't know if it still does actually. Originally it went to fundraise for depression, I think, for certain, I don't know if it still does actually, I'm assuming it does. A certain percentage of each set went to different causes that helped people, which was a fantastic cause. It raised quite a bit of money when it first came out. I'm assuming it's still doing it, and I'm not 100% sure. Right. Go over that a bit. Okay. Let's start putting some of this together. And pop that up on some dimensionals. So I hope the weather stays fine for the weekend so we can do the Easter egg hunt. My grandchildren will absolutely love that. My oldest granddaughter, who's just about 3, or just over 2.5, she will probably be very aware of it this year. It's amazing when they start becoming far more aware of things like that. Okay, now I'm going to give this guy a fluffy tail. So I just got some cotton, not cotton wool, cotton ball, that's what it's called, cotton ball, that got there in the end. So I just put a bit of glue. Of course I'm not going to be able to use that whole thing, but I will just take a little bit off. Just give him a little tail. Hopefully that dries. Oh, so cute. That might be a little bit big as well. Take a bit off. Oops. Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Cute little fluffy tail. Now I've pre-cut using the Birds and Branches set actually. There is some cute little eggs in here, and I have gone ahead and cut some of those out in some nice bright colours like Easter eggs. So let's pop them on. Let's get rid of that bit of paper. And I will, so I've done this one in Pacific Point. So I thought these could be lovely and bright. Oops, wrong end. Wrong end. So perfect for this, I thought. And they can be in the garden, waiting to be collected. And one more. Yeah. Okay, so the last thing I have used the itty bitty greetings. The itty bitty greetings for Easter, the Easter blessing words, and I have used the classic punch for this, which is this super punch. I use this all the time, and I have just cut that out. Now I will cut this on the straight edge here. And glue that on. Oops. Let me glue that so I can use the glue later to get that. No, I didn't. Okay, so I might just glue this on. See, I was very good and reused some paper, just turned it over and used the other side. Okay. Easter blessings. Now, I have used a few different sets for this card, and the last one, I wanted a cute little flower. So I've actually used the sweet strawberry stamp set with this beautiful little flower and leaf in here, and used the strawberry builder punch. So I am just going to add that to the end. So yes, I have used a few bits and pieces, but sometimes when you're putting something like this together, it does take more than one thing sometimes. Hopefully that's up far enough. And let's pop that on. And just adds spring flowers, of course, a little bit of a And lastly, of course, because this is for Easter, now I haven't added any bling on this. I didn't really think I needed it, which is unusual for me, I know. I usually put bling on everything, but I thought it would just be a little bit too busy. And I have got here, managed to not eat them. They've been sitting on my table winking at me, but I've managed to keep them and have got them to put in the box. And voila, we have a cute little Easter box with a bunny with a fluffy tail and some Easter eggs inside. So I am sure you can make something like this really quickly if you've got that last minute gift to give. And this is more like what we tend to here in New Zealand give. We don't give a card so much, but we would give something like this as a gift with some Easter blessings on the actual box. And I look forward to giving this to my granddaughter for Easter morning. She'll love the bunny with the fluffy tail. So I am hoping you will be inspired to create something, and I'd love to see what you make, and I really look forward to seeing you all next Wednesday. And I will make something, I think, from the retiring list, something that I love that will not be around after the new catalogue comes in. So I'll share something. I haven't decided what yet, but share something from the retiring list. So take care, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye.